Hey Virgo, this is your December 2018 forecast. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So Virgo, in the last 2 years you have had a trying time and you have lost someone in the immediate family, and you have still been suffering from that loss, whether it be a year ago, 6 months ago, 18 months ago. And through this, you have learnt more about yourself. You've turned to religion. You are re-establishing yourself now that that energy is gone, that change is there. Now for some of you, this is the empty nest syndrome, whether that because someone's gone, the last family member, or whether this be an immediate family member, and so you're reassessing the home. For some of you, this is the empty nest syndrome. So the children are gone, I've got the home, I'm rattling around in it, and so my home is going to be a focus all of December leading into January. And the idea of settling matters and paperwork, the idea of, perhaps there's been a rent increase, perhaps there's been work done on the house, or expansion done on the house, renovating done on the house, or we're remortgaging, or we're looking to buy a house. It looks like you probably will downsize if this is about rattling around in a house. People are gone, it's just the two of us, it's just me now, and so the idea of, look, I'm going to sell and I'm going to buy somewhere new. And the idea of relocation as well. If you have been looking to immigrate, or you've been dealing with the, foreign visa or whatever it is, so that you can finally be a family, you will have some lucky breaks there. You will finally have that emotional fulfillment because you will be in the same place. You will have that, yes. Now for others, this is... there'll be more networking, there'll be more friends, there'll be, joining groups. Where this, group of people, this forum, this union, this network of people, there will be some lucky, opportune, karmic changes that come through that over the next 18 months for you. And to do with your home, there is going to be some luck there, whether you've been trying to sell and now it sells, or you've been trying to get the finances and now you do, or if you've been struggling with bills, you now have an influx of money. Now with your finances, career and study, you do have the Ace of Cups. So what you have been worrying about, what has been going back and forth and chasing a tail and wondering, where is this going to have the change? This is a emotional fulfillment. This is, the money has been offered, whether it be someone's offered to buy the house, a friend is offering to help you out, retirement stocks, superannuation, anything to do with the group. There's a lucky opportunity there that you can take advantage of that will help you there. This is also about I'm putting my energy into, some of you, this is a home business, and I've had such a, there's a wider audience. I've had, the numbers have gone up. I'm reaching online to wider audiences. I have a much bigger audience. And so now I'm taking that next step into a commercial property or things like that. If this is about joining a job, divine opportunity. Maybe it was just put there through a friend that you used to work with, or from a forum, and you thought, well, I'll put my name in. I don't know if I'm going to get it. And you put it in, and lucky, and you get it, and you're wonderful. This is overjoyed with our finances, study or career, and this is almost on the divine intervention. It came and then it's given. With our home, we do have the King of Cups. Now this is again water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, and this card says that around the home, especially if we've been looking at those bills and that debt and where we find the money, this card is saying there has to be some discipline, there has to be a look at the budget, there does have to be some changes made, and that there is going to be some good news coming in shortly, and not long after that you are going to hear news that goes on to the future. If we're looking at our children, because we are saying goodbye to projects that we've been looking after, or the children in our life, or the even some sports organizations, any of that area, and sometimes saying goodbye to friends, but will be replaced with new friends. This is a time of where we are emotionally finding our stability. This is where we're finding our network, we're finding our support system. With our health, we do have the 10 of Wands. Now, straight away, I want to say tension headaches. I want to say we're gritting our teeth, whether we're doing that in our sleep and grinding our teeth or the pain in our head. It's a tension headache, and that is creating, this tension right down through our shoulders, down to our lower back. 10 is knees, bones, skin, and teeth. So there is inflammation there. There is that tension there. There is that stiffness there, and some of it is from what we emotionally stress about, that anxious weight, that emotional self coming up in psychosomatic symptoms. This is also about you've been doing too much. Perhaps you have been running around looking after everything else, especially if you're the hierarchy of the family or you are on your own. You've been doing so much that you've put your back out. You've broken a leg. There's tension. Tension breaks, cracks, whatever that is. There's tension there. With our love, we do have the King of Pentacles. Again, we've got King of Cups. We've got King of Pentacles. This is the support system that we have. It's that emotional balance. It is that power struggle that we have. One does more practical, one does more support. This is the practical, tangible help that we give to each other, that support emotionally that we have there, which brings about that peace and serenity. Now, your Doreen Virtue messages from the angels is recently making friends and finding that over the next year and a half you'll be making more, and there could be some movement in your house. Maybe you think there is no chance that I'm going to be moving your house, and then there's an opportunity that comes up and you're like, well, why not? I'll take that opportunity. Angel says that you are a light worker, something that you say, something that you do, in a charity sense, in a philanthropy sense, that you are giving back, and it's in a wisdom experience way. Chantel says that there is a surge to do with our finances and to do with our love. So again, if there has been some, determination, there has been some willful attitudes and, I'm not backing down and I'm determined. There is going to be that flow. It just needs to have that conversation. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi Side Jake, may the force be with you.